Hi guys, how you doing? It's John. Warhorse, game changer, reframe your game. Hey, got a topic tonight for you that's just kind of bugging me, and it's I don't mean to be political, but what the hell? We've spent the last 7 years in this country dividing America, and my observation has been that that's caused everybody to become more divisive. Even if you're a good guy and you get a Knights of Columbus or whatever you do, everybody's just so on edge all the time, and you can't talk about certain things. There's certain things you can't say. There's certain places you can't go. There are free speech zones. There's all this sort of stuff that's happened over the past 7 years under this president. And you know what? That's really so. My question to you is, how has it affected you relationships in business, with your interactions with your people, with your teams? Because I got to tell you, you get ground down. Guys, think about it. This guy's in the salt mine. Bang, bang. Every day he's digging fucking salt. So, 5 years later, is he going to be inspirational? No, dude. He's just going to try to survive the next day. And I can tell you, my interaction with a bunch of clients has been, we're just trying to get to the next day. And I would tell you that's dangerous. So why is that dangerous? You're not creative. You don't make good decisions. You don't think forward. I remember when I was a little boy, the first company I worked for, I did the strategic plan for a very niche kind of business, and it was a 5-year plan. Today's businesses' strategic plans are for 20 minutes. So my question to you is, how do you show up given all this pressure, this weight, this stone, this Atlas Shrugged sort of stone on your back, to be able to survive this stuff and be able to inspire your people, to make a difference, to change? Because this guy's going to be out of office. He is. And there's going to be a lot of work to do. So in the next 12 months, where are you going to be? That's your choice, man. You get to choose that, because if you go along with the game and go along with the gag and expect things to get better, it's not going to be. 10 sailors are in Iranian custody tonight. When did that happen last time? North Korea. I mean, think about it. So there's all this stuff, and it's really interesting. It's on the news and yada yada. Well, on some news, but not all news. But the point is, what sort of miasma, what sort of an environment, what sort of a sphere of influence to your thinking does this create? Because every time you turn on the news, you say, "Oh fuck, here it goes again." Cologne, San Bernardino, going on. That never used to happen. So now it's happening. So people say, "What's the news cycle?" It's not the news cycle. It's the world has become a very violent and dangerous place. So what does that mean? That means that people need to step up, stand up, and do what's right, number one. Number two, as a leader, you cannot succumb to the negative shit that's going on 1,000 times a day, because your job is to inspire your people to go do the mission, go do the right thing. And if there's 100 of them and there's 3 of you, you still got a mission to do, guys. That's what warriors do. That's what business leaders do. That's what people with leadership and visionary responsibilities do. So my question to you is, how are you going to get up tomorrow and look across your team or your job or your mission or whatever, and decide you're not going to let all this bullshit, sorry I keep putting up there because that's where my TV is, but decide you're not going to let all this bullshit get to you, and you're going to decide your core value, your core mission, your core vision, your absolute being statement, if you will, your burning cause, your holy cause, that you are not going to let go of no matter what. Because that's what it's coming down to, guys. I mean, you got guys who say, "I don't give a shit who you are, I'm going to kill you." And we're okay with that, apparently. I mean, that's, if you listen to these guys. I'm not okay with that. The women in Cologne who were raped are not okay with that. The fact that people are just saying, "I want to kill you, death to America," and we say, "Well, we're just, maybe it's just a few bad eggs," when it's the leadership of the country. So my point tonight is that at the end of this year, there's going to be a change. Hopefully it's a good change. Don't know. But if you're not prepared for it, you're not going to be able to put your position, your team, your company in position to be able to do what's right, and do what's right for the country, which is number one. Grow us back to greatness again, number one. Number two, what's right for your business. We're ready to respond. Sir, you need something from us? We are there. And we've kind of lost that because I grew up in a world where there was money all the time. I used to jokingly say, "Shit, we overrun $10 billion before lunch." Sad commentary, but those are the days when there was money. Today there isn't money. Okay, so everything's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So people are saying, "Well, we're not going to do anything." So you don't do anything. What happens? You just become this little ball of granite that goes nowhere. So my challenge to you all is you got a year to reframe your game, to take advantage of all the lessons that you've learned over all this time, and to position yourself and put the things in place, the actions in place, the strategies in place now that enable you to break out when this horrid game is over. Because it's going to take 8 years to recover from the mess that we've been led into. This isn't political. This is fact, man. Let's talk to the Brit guy who runs the Marine War College, or talk to anybody. I mean, it's just anybody who knows what they're talking about instead of somebody who's running for office. And you'll find that there's just really abject anger. There's just an ad feeling of we've been abandoned. We're angry, and there's nothing you can do because you got a president who doesn't think the Constitution's worth anything except doormat, and you got Congress who's saying we ain't going to get along, and so you got this deadlock. So that's that, and unfortunately that's where we are. But each of us has an opportunity here to gear up, clean our weapons, do whatever we need to do, and learn and be able to launch when the window's open, because it's going to happen. And it may happen before the end of this year, because there's lots of things going on in currency and markets and this and that. But if you're not prepared, you're just going to react. So know who you are, know where you are, know what you stand for, and know what you're not willing to sacrifice. What are your non-tradables? And then what do you need to improve? That's what WARHORSE is about, man. I've been doing this for 34 years. I've been through many administrations. I've been through ups and downs and just stupidity and brilliance. And that's what I bring to the party, because I can come and I can walk you through the analogs, the parallels, and that sort of stuff. But you know what? If you're not ready for it, if you're not prepared for it, if you don't understand that that's what's got to happen so you can be better, so you can compress. Think about it. I worked for 4 different companies in 10 years, started 2 of them, and I worked every angle of the business across those 10 years. So I got more exposure to learning, to executives, to people, to strategies than you could get in a lifetime, 2 lifetimes, 3 lifetimes. So what if you could compress your learning experience? What if you could compress what you do, what you know, how to play your game, how to manage your game so you can be better without having to go through and make all the dumb mistakes? And not that anybody's dumb, but we all see, wow, it's this way, but it's really not. Because nobody else is standing still. Your competition's not sitting there sleeping. They're trying to kill you. Your enemy's not there sleeping, although some people think they are. They want to kill you, and they're not going away. So if you knew that, what would you do now? What step would you take today? So that's why I've lit up WARHORSE. And under that, the concept of the business of winning, because it's about winning. It's about being positioned to win no matter what. Because we have lost the bubble in this country, and we've lost the bubble in many of our companies and our corporations and our teams and our people. It's not about a paycheck. It's about a vision. It's about a mission. It's about results. And that's what WARHORSE, the business of winning, is about. So with that, rant over. Just got to go, I guess, watch the State of the Union tonight. Not really wild about it, but because it's going to be an honor, like they all are. Well, his all are anyway. So, yeah, you can tell I'm a Democrat, right? Anyway, love you guys. God bless you all. Take care. And we have a lot of work to do. So let's get together and do it. If you want to talk to me, hit me on my page, reframeyourgame.com. Got a form there. Fill it out. Fill out as much as you want of it, and I'll be happy to set up a session where I can work with you to see how you might tune up your skills to be able to gear up for this next storm. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this, and would love to work with you. God bless you all. Take care. Have a great night. Take care.